In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, all peace and prayer be upon our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. This is a new English lesson coming to you from Al Iman School by Mr. Basim and Mr. Ibrahim Mahmoud. Today is Sunday, the 7th of April, 2020. In our lesson today, we will complete Unit 8. The title of Unit 8 is I Think I'll Go Bungee Jumping. The objectives of our lesson today are number one, identifying word reference. Identifying word reference. What do we mean by word reference? The word reference refers to the words like he or she or it or I or you or they or this or that. When they are underlined in a text and I ask you, what does the underlined word refer to? Does it refer to Ahmed? Does it refer to a person? Does it refer to an action? So this is word reference. And number two, inquiring about future actions with going to. So we are going to learn how to ask a question in the future or how to ask a question about a future action with going to. Let's start the lesson with an introductory activity. Here, let's read together. My summer holidays, my summer holidays. This summer, I had great holidays. I hardly spent a day at home. It means he spent most of his days outdoors. In June, I look at the image and say, what does this refer to? Or what is this picture? So in June, excellent. I went hiking. I went hiking. And as we took before, to go hiking means that you walk for a long distance or long distances in the countryside. So he says, in June, I went hiking and dots with my friends. What can you see here in this image? And camping. So I went hiking and camping. It means I went camping with my friends. It was rather hard. It was rather hard, but exciting. It means the camping and the hiking was hard, was difficult, but it was exciting, interesting. In July, my family and I, it means he and his family, went to the seaside. They went to the sea. We dots in the sea. We swam in the sea. We swam in the sea. And dots on the beach and slept on the beach, or you can say relaxed on the beach, lay in the sun. In August, I visited my grandparents in the country. I dot, here we need two words. I, as you can see in the image, I rode a bike. I rode a bike. I rode a bike and played soccer with my friends. Here we have different new words like go hiking. In the past, it is went hiking. Go camping. In the past, went camping. We have the verb swam, which is the past of swim. We have verb slept, which is the past of sleep. We have rode a bike, which is the past of ride a bike, and played soccer, which is the past of play soccer. So we have different activities like hiking, camping, swimming, sleeping or lying in the sun, riding a bike, and playing soccer. So these are different activities that you can do in your free time or in the summer vacation. So let's move to our lesson today. Read and fill in. We are going to read again because I want you to know the word reference. So here we have mom. So what are you going to do today? Who is speaking here? Mom is speaking, right? So mom asks someone saying you. What are you? So mom is speaking to Oscar. So the word you here refers to Oscar, right? So when mom says, what are you going to do today? And you have underline here under you, then he asks you a question. What does the word you refer to? You say it refers to Oscar. Why? Because mom is talking to Oscar. Oscar says, I am not sure. So if I put an underline here under I am, And I ask you, what does I am refer to? Or who does I am refer to? Yes, it refers to Oscar because Oscar is speaking. So when he says I am, so not me, it's not you. It's not you, Hamad or Ali or anyone. It's Oscar, the one who's speaking. I think I'll go bungee jumping with Charlie. Who will go? I think Oscar thinks. Okay. Mom says bungee jumping. Oh dear. Oscar says, don't worry, Mom. We'll be okay. I'll dot you later. I'll I'll phone you later. Either we say I'll call you or I'll phone you later. Bye. So here we learned how to find word reference. So if I ask you a question now, I'll phone you later. What does the word or who does the word you refer to? Oscar is speaking here, right? So he is speaking to his mom. So the word you refers to Oscar's mom. Oscar's mom. Very good. Another text. Here we have Oscar speaking to Charlie. Oscar says, are we going to jump off that bridge? Are we going to jump off that bridge? So the word we here, who does the word we refer to? It refers to Oscar and Charlie. Oscar and Charlie. Yes, isn't it exciting? You'll love it. You'll love it. You will love it. So you here, who's speaking? Charlie. When Charlie says you, so the word you refers to Oscar, right? So if you have a question, who does you here refer to? It refers to Oscar. Another one. We have man. Okay, you're ready. Who's first? You're ready. You here. You're ready. Who's first? You were ready. So the word you here does not refer to a singular person. It refers to plural, to the plural. So it refers to two people or more than two people here. So if we have underline here, you're ready. He's speaking to Oscar and Charlie, right? So the word you here refers to Oscar and Charlie. Who's first? Charlie will go first. I'll just watch. I'll just watch. Okay, bye for now. Charlie says, this is great. Man says, are you going to jump? Here the man is speaking to Oscar. So he says, are you going to jump? The word you here refers to Oscar. Why? Because the man is speaking to Oscar. What are you going to do with your camera? What are you going? Who has got the camera? Oscar. So the man is asking Oscar. So here the word you refers to Oscar. Well, I am not going to jump. I am here. The word I here refers to Oscar. But I think I'll just of course take a few photos. So now I think we have identified the word reference. What does the underlined word refer to? Here, who does you refer to in the dialogue? Read again and write. What are you going to do today? What are you going to do today? So again, number one, what are you going to do today? The word you hear in the text, what are you going to do today? It refers to Oscar. So number two, I'll phone you later. I'll phone you later. Where is that in the text? Let's see. I'll phone you later. Here, Oscar is speaking to his mom. So the word you here refers to Oscar's, Oscar's what? Oscar's mom, right? So his mom or mom. So I'll phone you later. So the word you here refers to mom. Number three, you love it. You love it. You love it. You here refers to Oscar because Charlie was speaking to Oscar saying, you love it. You love bungee jumping. So you here refers to Oscar. The man asks them, you're ready? Who's first? Number four, you're ready? Who's first? Of course, Oscar and Charlie. So you here refers to the plural, not the singular. And number five, Are you going to jump? Are you going to jump? The man asks Oscar, are you going to jump? So Oscar here is meant by the word you. So here we have the answers in the book, page 43. You can copy these answers, and I hope that you understand now how to find the word reference. Now let's move to the dialogues. Here we are going to learn how to ask questions and answer this question about future actions. Here he says, what are you going to do today? This is activity 5, page 43. What are you going to do today? Here when we ask a question about a future action, we use the question word, then am or is or are, plus the subject. The subject is the person. So here the person is you because I am speaking to someone. So I say, what are you? Because you takes are. He or she or it take is. I say, what is he? What is she? What is it? And if we have someone is asking about himself, he says, what am I going to do today? If it is like a puzzle or something like that. So I say, what are you going to do today? Here the answer, I am not sure. I am not sure. I think I'll go bungee jumping with Charlie. So we have the answer. I want you now to make or to ask questions and make questions and answers like this. So A will say, what are you going to do today? What are you going to do today? B will say, I am not sure. I think I'll play soccer with Terry. I think I'll play soccer with Terry. Another one. What are you going to do today? What are you going to do today? I am not sure. I think I'll have lunch with Maggie. What are you going to do today? I am not sure. I think I'll watch a film with Bruce. What are you going to do today? I am not sure. I think I'll say go snorkeling with Karen. What are you going to do today? I am not sure. I think I'll see the sights with William. As we said before, when you use I'll, which means I will, which means that we will do something in the future, we put the verb after will without adding anything, the base form of the verb, or what we call the infinitive. So here we have questions and answers. Now let's learn how to ask questions with going to. We have the question word at first. The question words are like what, which asks about things, when, which asks about time, where, which asks about the place, why, which asks about the reason, and other question words like how, like when, like how much, like how many. And then we put am or is or are, because going to usually comes with am or is or are in the future. Then after am or is or are, we put the subject. The subject should be small, not capital. So I say, what am I? What am I? What is he? What is she? What is it? What are we? What or when? When are they? Where are you? Why are you? Like that. Okay. After that, we put going to. After that, we put going to. So here, let's, for example, ask questions. And after going to, we put the verb in the infinitive and we complete the question. So if I ask someone, I say, what are you going to do today? What are you going to play? What is he or she, right? What is he going to play? What is he going to do? Right? Someone, for example, is going to the cinema. I say, when is he going to watch the film? Someone is going to swim. When is he going to swim? Okay. Like if I want to ask about the place, where are you going to swim? Where are you going to travel? Where are you going to watch the match? Where are you going to play the match? If we ask about using is, for example, when is he going to play the match? When is he going to watch a film? Why are you going to travel? Why are you going to travel? just for fun, for example, or to do other things. So here, this is how we can ask a question. We're going to use the question word plus am or is or are. We put am or is or are according to the subject of the question, and the subject can be I or he or she. What do we mean by the subject, teacher? The subject is the person that does something. The subject is the person that does something. It can be I, he or she or it or we or they or you. These are subject to pronouns, and it can be a name. Instead of I, it can be Ahmed, Ali, Hisham, Fatima, Aisha. So it can be any other name. Okay. After that, we have going to, and then we put the verb. So let's now, after we learned how to ask a question with going to, let's ask the questions again. So here the question says, what are you going to do today? What are you going to do today? Number one, I am not sure. I think, here the example says, I think I'll go bungee jumping with Charlie. The next one, I am not sure. I think I'll play soccer with Terry. So let's practice, let's rehearse together. I am A and you are B. What are you going to do today? Yes, answer aloud. I'm not sure. I think I'll have lunch with Maggie. Another one. I am A and you are B. What are you going to do today? I am not sure. I think I'll watch a film with Bruce. Again, I am A and you are B. What are you going to do today? I am not sure. I think I'll go snorkeling with Karen. And the last one, what are you going to do today? I am not sure. I think I'll see the sights with William. Now we come to the end of our lesson today. In our lesson today, we learned the word reference. The word reference, if he asks you a question, what does the underlined word refer to, or who does the word like he or she or you or they refer to, you can find the word reference easily. And number two, we learned how to ask a question using going to and how to answer it using I'm not sure, I think, I'll, and then after that I put the verb in the infinitive. Now we come to the end of our lesson today. I hope that it was interesting and useful for you. Until I meet you again in another lesson, I wish you all good luck and goodbye. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.